All right. Hello, I'm Kimberly and I'm here with Connie. We're Pamper
Hi.
Chef Consultants and we are going to show you a few of the products. And I'm sorry, there's a herd of dogs in the background at my house if you hear that. That's what happens as soon as you hit record,
Absolutely.
the
Always.
house gets loud. So today I am going to start by making a peanut butter in the deluxe cooking blender. It is so easy. It takes like 5 minutes. And then we're going to make up some simple snacks that would go great with the peanut butter. Great for back to school, great for simple lunches, simple snacks, things that you can make ahead, which is great because we're all just too busy. We don't have time every day to put things together. So if we can do some meal prep or we can set aside some time one day a week to do things and prep things and freeze things, makes life so much easier. So that's what we love to do, is try and make cooking easier.
Yeah.
And one of the things that Pampered Chef is doing this month is a back to school, getting you back ready for back to school with some sales. So we'll talk to you a little bit too about some of the products that are 20% off. I know Connie said that she had the Benito Bowl containers, storage containers, and some reusable bags that I don't have. And then I have a few of the products that Connie doesn't have. So as we go through and as we're waiting for things to cook, we can kind of show you some of those products in between too. So starting with the deluxe cooking blender. This is glass. It is heavy, but it is durable and you can cook and blend anything in it. Because it's glass, it's not going to get stained. It's not going to have an odor to it. And it's powerful enough to make peanut butter. So all I have to do is add in my peanuts. I get already salted peanuts. If you get just regular peanuts, you can add salt. You can add other seasoning if you want to flavor your peanut butter. I've also done it with other nuts like cashews and made cashew butter. And next I want to try and make hazelnut cocoa, like Nutella.
Oh, wow. I've used honey roasted peanuts to make peanut butter with, and that was really tasty too for one of my customers.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm just gonna grab my book here. Anytime you get one of our appliances, they come with these books. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but we have spilled and used and had pages stick together on this thing because we've used it so much. But if you have one of our appliances and you don't know where your book is, or your book is, oops, piece fell out, actually falling apart like mine is, I can send you the link, or Connie, if she's your consultant, can send you the link to get the online version. So you don't have to try and read pages that have been stuck together. So I'm just trying to, I think
And
it's
you can
5
also
minutes.
order it in the area where you can get like parts and things. Sometimes you can get those books too.
Yeah, but the online one is free. So you can just
Right.
get the link. It's in the same place as the online
Right.
cookbooks. All right, so peanut butter, we add all the ingredients, the whole peanuts in there. Turn this. Can you see the digital read on there a little bit?
Yeah, you can see it, but it's kind of hard, but I can see the blue sparkle light.
All right, so I'm just going to turn it over. Here are our non-heated options. These are our heated options. So you can do a heated puree, a sauce, a soup, or a jam that heats it. So a lot of times I will make the homemade jelly in here, and then I'll run it on the clean, and then I'll make the peanut butter. So I can make both in an hour and have meal prep done for the whole week. So today we're just going to do the peanut butter, and that's over here under the grind setting. All right. And it sets it for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It doesn't tell me to make any adjustments. So we're just going to push it and let it go. It's going to be a little bit loud.
Yep, it's powerful. And what you're doing now is you're using the tamper that comes with it, and it will not go down deep into the the bowl of the blender, and you can move your peanuts around so you can stir it up so that nothing sticks on the side. So that's what our tamper's for.
Thank
And
you.
it's
I
made
couldn't hear what you're
especially
talking.
for them. Yeah. And what I like is you do not have to add any oil. The nuts have enough oil in it all on their own. So it just makes a very nice creamy. And then if you want it to be a chunky, you can hold some peanuts aside and use the mix and chop, the food chopper, and chop up a bunch of smaller nuts and just add that to the creamy portion. So if you want chunky, just hold some nuts aside and use that tool to have a bunch of little chopped nuts. So it's chunky peanut, but I like chunky peanut butter. And this is one of the items that ours is glass. That's one of the biggest selling point for our product over like the Vitamix, which is basically also a cooking vendor, but it's all plastic. The price points are the same. Oh, that's beautiful. But
Beautiful.
the glass makes ours stand out.
All right, I'm gonna work on getting this into some dishes. If you want to show them the apple core or the apple.
Absolutely. The apple slicer.
Yeah, there you
This
go. That's
is
the word I was
there.
looking for.
Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to just take an apple and you arrange the center of the core down the center of the apple. And I'm going to show you a great little trick that I learned, and I share it with my customers because I think it's important. You set your apple slicer on top of the apple and you just press down. The edges of the apple slicer are very sharp, and you can, if you want, we have a little sharpener that you can use if it starts to get dull. You can just sharpen those up. All right. And I don't know if you can see this, but I'll show it to you. It just makes very nice. Oops, there we go. Slices.
Oh, so nice.
Something that I learned when I had a foreign exchange student was if you take your apple out just like this, you wrap a rubber band around it, and I'm going to show this to you, just like this. It keeps your apple all together, okay? And you can put it in a lunch bag and send it off to school, and your apple will not turn brown. But if you take that core out and you do not keep that core in there, your apple will be nasty brown, and it's not as inviting to want to eat. So you just kind of rock your apple through, and this is what you get when you're done. Your apple's together. It looks like a total apple, but when the kids get to school, they take their rubber band off and poof, they've got an apple ready to eat that won't be brown. And I think that's a really great little trick to learn. And I was really excited to learn it. Then we can put it in one of our silicone bags, whether you can use it for lunches or whatever, kind of close it on the side and poof, you've got it. Or what you can do, excuse me, I have some allergies happening here. So we have more than one different size. You can put little snack bags in here, nuts or dried fruit, whatever you like. This you can use for your sandwich. I use my big one for marinating, but if you really have a big lunch, you can put it in here. You can put more than one item in here. These seal, they are dishwasher safe. They're so nice. I love these. I use these all the time. The other thing that you can use if you want, I think it's too big for sending to school, but that's just my opinion. But our bento box, okay? You can put more than one way. It's really tight. I don't use mine very often. It's mostly for show. This here is an open space, but there's also an area where you can have carrots and or celery, and you can put your peanut butter and your little raisins on there, and or you can do something else, and then they can all stack together, or you can just do it one at a time. It's up to you, okay? Whatever you want to do. And then this you can just put, whoo, sorry, it just kind of sits together. And then there's this band over our bento box, and I'm really graceful, can you tell? And it holds everything together so that when the kids go to school, they have all their food in one lump area. Okay, my coordination skills are not good here today. There we go. There we go. Got it. So you have more than one way, more than one tool to use in order to send your kids to school. But this is a great little secret, especially if you want your kids to have fresh fruit. You can use a Ziploc bag if you want, but I absolutely love this. So again, it's our apple slicer. You leave the core on the inside. You just put a simple rubber band and it will not, woohoo, turn brown and nasty. Love it.
I love hacks like that. And I believe that the Benito box and those bags are part of some of the bundles that are on sale this month too.
And that, yeah, I think you are right because it is back to school.
Along with the egg cooker,
Oh,
which is
yes.
more than eggs, but this is great, especially for anybody headed off to college. You can make mini muffins in here, like blueberry muffins, chocolate chip muffins. You can make like a chocolate lava cake, individual size. You can make omelets. You can make French toast in here. You can make just eggs. Yep,
Yeah.
just plain eggs, scrambled, poached, over medium, however you want them. I take this to work and I'll make myself my own little Kim McMuffin with the making
It's
my
microwave friendly. You can't beat it.
Yes, and it's under 20 bucks. You can't beat it. So
absolutely.
What I want to do here is first I want to show you that I have not completely rinsed out this. I did a quick little rinse on it, but this is still pretty gunked up with peanut butter. But I am going to run a wash cycle. When you do things like peanut butter, it is not going to get this perfectly clean the first time. If you're doing something like jelly or margaritas, it will clean itself completely in one wash. So to start with, I'm going to fill it up 3 cups of water and 1 drop of dishwasher soap. And it's got, you can't really see it here because I've got so much peanut butter on here, but it's got measurements on here for my 3 cup mark. So I'm just going to fill it up to the 3 cup mark with cold water and put the soap in. And then we're going to make some quick and easy snacks with the peanut butter we just made.
Can I have some of that peanut butter from my apple, please?
Oh, that would be great.
And this apple slicer makes perfectly good, even slices. So some kids are really kind of finicky about that. So
And again, because it doesn't, the way that you're storing it, it stays good. You can prep it ahead of time. So now I'm
yeah.
just gonna turn this over to heated wash and hit start. I'll turn it this way, so maybe in the background you'll see as the temperature goes up. But
Now on the heated wash, the glass does get warm. So when it's done and you go to pour it out, just be careful with, especially around the kids, because it does get hot. It really does heat it up and really sterilize it and cleans it.
yep. Same as if you're making sauce or soup in there. And I'm gonna do my best with this peanut butter, but when you grind, it also gets very warm. So this is a very liquidy peanut butter right now. It will settle as
Right.
it cools. So for the sake of not wanting to sit here for an hour while we wait for the peanut butter to cool, I am gonna show you some snacks that we can make with it, but it might be a little messier than normal. So I forgot to get out my chef's knife. I love the Pampered Chef knives. They come with the guards to keep it safe in the drawer so you don't cut yourself. Turn this down just a little bit. There we go.
And also, it protects the knives from getting chipped and getting touched with something else that's in your drawer. So your knives have a longer lifespan.
And I'm using the flexible cutting mat. These are so convenient. They fit anywhere. I have a very small kitchen, as you can tell. So having things that are easy to grab when I need them, but don't take up space when I don't, is amazing. Just cutting my celery.
I'm eating my apple.
You're allowed.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter has never had ants on a log before.
Never? It's so fun.
So we've got some raisins and we've got our nice fresh peanut butter that's made with just peanuts. If you look at the peanut butter you buy at the store, it probably has sugar as the second ingredient. Who knows how much salt? Some ingredients you can't even pronounce. Now, you might have to mix this up before you use it because the oils might separate because we're not adding all those added ingredients that may or may not be safe for you that keeps your peanut butter and oil together. But it also blows me away that they'll add oil to peanut butter, but you'll see oil as an added ingredient in your peanut butter when your peanuts are already full of oils.
Right.
So I just made a little ants on the log here. I'm just gonna grab a little plate here so I can give it to Jasmine. And then I'm gonna show you another little snack. Jasmine. 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 Here, hurry up. All right, so again, you can prep these up ahead of time. I'm not going to right now just because I need my peanut butter to cool down a little bit. This is still washing. It's up to 135 degrees and it's still going strong. Another great idea to make a little snack with your fresh made peanut butter is just to get your favorite crackers out and make your own peanut butter sandwich crackers. Again, the ones that you get at the store are filled with so many preservatives to keep it good and keep that peanut butter looking what, not like peanut butter.
Right. And this is just great for the kids as lunches. You know, I mean, you don't need to spend money on that. It takes a couple minutes. You can pre-do it in advance, put them in the fridge, cover them, put them in the fridge, and then put them in the lunch bags. It's great.
You can just take these, you can put them in the refrigerator so they set just a little bit more, package them up into little baggies, use the reusable bags, and you have little snacks. And you can mix it up where you're still getting some amazing nutritious snacks for your kids. They can have apples one day, they can have crackers another day, they can have ants on a log another day, all while using up the peanut butter that you made, well, that made itself in 2.5 minutes. I forget what this thing is called. Do you remember? For the sandwiches?
It's oh my gosh, isn't that terrible? You asked me a question and I go blank. Let me look it up real quick. I went total blank.
So I'm totally losing it.
It's crustless. It's to make your crustless sandwiches.
There you go, the crusties. So that's what I'm doing here. I would not normally use the skinny spatula to spread my peanut butter, but I just used it to clean out the blender, and I didn't want to dirty another utensil.
I don't blame you.
Normally, I would use our spreading knives. These came out last fall. These are amazing for making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, for spreading cream cheese on your bagel. It flips out at the end so you can get right to the corner of your bread. This would normally be the tool that I would go for to make a peanut butter and jelly. Then we just take this. It's done cleaning itself. I've got really thick bread, so hopefully this will work. Normally you would just use normal bread, but I didn't go to the store and get anything different.
And I'm still looking for the official name.
All right, so it takes the crust off and it seals it up into a little pocket, and you can freeze these. So just like the ones you buy at the store, you can freeze these and thaw them out the day before your child needs it for school, and have little, I mean, the Uncrustables is the official store brand name, but your homemade crustless sandwich with this. So let's take a look here at this. It's beeping it, telling us that it's done. And when you're lifting this up, like I said, it's heavy. You pop it up on one side, but there's a little handle on the other side to help you lift that up. So
Yeah.
it's easy to handle. So let me dump this out and let me show you how clean it got on the first cycle.
Just to let you know, it's called a cut and seal.
Oh, the cut and seal, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
don't
let
know
me
why I
just
can't
rinse this.
remember that, but in those spreading knives come in a set of 3.
So just take a look at that. Okay, I do have some cleanup to do on the top part because it does a lot better at the bottom. But I don't have to do anything with those blades. Look at how clean that got all by itself while we were doing our prep work. It cleaned itself. So I'll have to go in and do just a little bit of cleanup here because this is not dishwasher safe. The lid is dishwasher safe. So you can throw that in. But for the most part, the worst part's done. Cleaning the bottoms of those blades, to have that clean itself after making peanut butter is amazing. So if you haven't checked out the cooking blender, we need to talk because this is one of my favorite toys. But want to show you guys a few other things here while we gotcha, because there is a sale going on. So I want to show you some of the products right now that are 20% off too. So some of my favorites, and I don't have everything that's on the sale list. So make sure you check out the sale that's going on for August. If you don't know about it, you want information on it, let us know. We'll send you the information. But probably number 1 on my list is the gloves. They're silicone and they're padded inside. You can reach into your boiling water and grab your corn with this. You can grab your roast or your turkey right out of the pan with this. You can move food on your grill with this. These are amazing. I like the little guys too, but the big ones are awesome and they are on sale this month. The trivet set is another one of my favorites. They nest inside each other. I have such a small kitchen. This is a great way to be able to have them handy when I need them. And it comes with 3 sizes and they nest inside each other so it doesn't take up any extra room. Love it. 20% off. The double-sided grater. Folds up like this for storage in your drawer. It's got covers on both sides. It's got the thick and the thin grate on there. A bit closer to the thin and the thick. You can stack it like that and have it like as a teepee. It has a little tray so you can grate right into the tray. And it comes with this. So your hand does not have to go near the grates.
Because those blades are sharp.
Yes. Put your cheese in there and you're pushing it with this and it slides right on. So you can move your food up and down on there. And that's on sale. 20% off for August. And because I can never decide if I want thick, thin, thick cheese, I got all the dang graters when I got my graters. So they also have the adjustable grater, and this is like a medium. And it also has the cover for storage, and it's got the handle that folds in for storage. You can prop it up like that. You can flatten it out like that and put it over the bowl. And it also has the pusher that goes on the end. I can get it on there right now. There we go. It goes on the end so your hand is not going near the blades. So I love these. I'm so glad that I upgraded to these because they're so much safer. I don't cut my knuckles anymore because of this. Same reason why I love our mandolin, because it saves your fingers. And then just a few more things. Again, I don't have everything that's on there, but the small chef tongs, the large chef tongs are on sale. The slotted spoon, the slotted spatula, and also the angled spatula, which I do not have, is on sale this month as well. And then I quickly wanted to show you some of the brand new products that they just came out with August 1st. So our fall launch is getting ready to happen, but they let us have some of these tools a little bit early. Connie, did you get any?
Oh, I just got them in the mail today. I haven't even taken them out of the box. I'm so excited.
Oh my goodness. All right. So introducing the Pampered Chef Brilliance Bakeware. They have lids. What, honey? I'm almost all done. They come with lids. The lids are not oven safe. These are so you can store it, so you can freeze it, put it in the refrigerator. You can make your casseroles and put it in the fridge. They say it's better for savory rather than sweet. Our regular bake line, they recommend for the sweet. But I love this for making cornbread and making brownies because I like the way that it crisps it up. But I don't know that it would be great for baking everything. I don't know that it would be great for a cake. They recommend a regular bake line for that. This would be your lasagnas, your casseroles, your fall cooking. So this is the square pan, and it's got the amazing non-stick interior, just like our Brilliance cookware. So you notice it's darker than our other bakeware. It's got the dark bluish gray outside and the very dark inside versus the light blue of the other bakeware that we have, which would be for your cookies and your cakes. They also have.
I love that.
I love this.
Oh, yes.
The baking sheet with tray and it's got rubber bottoms. I don't know how well you can see that, so it doesn't scratch up your pan. And with this being non-stick and being, I mean, real non-stick. I mean, everybody thinks they have non-stick. And until you bought quality cookware, you have no idea what non-stick really is. I was blown away when I joined Pampered Chef a year and a half ago. And the first thing that I got was the Brilliance pans. And I was blown away at the cooking power, the heating capacity, the consistency that you get with a real non-stick quality pan.
And there's only one thing about that metal tray, the metal rack. You do have to oil that down because food will stick on that. And it
Yes.
just makes your cleanup easy. But the pan itself is non-stick. Yeah.
Let us know if you want us to send you
You
the fall
can.
catalog. If you want to be on the list, you need to let us know so we can get these out to you. It's
Yeah.
coming soon. I can only show you this.
And you know, too, it's really exciting that, and I'm going to just leak this out. You mentioned like cornbread for fall. Oh my gosh, stews and chilies are coming in. It's, you know, it's not winter yet, but fall is coming. So we have a new cornbread mix. And I tried it when we were at conference, and it really is very, very good. So,
I see you might have a teaser in your background with your mixer too.
oh, who knows? Yeah, something special could come up from there. I love it. I'm excited about that too.
Me too. I got to get my order placed. I gotta take the time this weekend to get my order in.
Yeah, I just got my samples in the mail 2 days ago, and then my other stuff, my freebies at Pamper Chef, because they, when you go to conference, they spoil you. They gave
do.
so many of the free fall products already, so that we can come home and start playing with them and start sharing and learn how to use them, because you do have to learn how to use what you have in order to really make it effective and efficient in your household. You do have to play with your items. So that's what's really nice about going to conference, is all the freebies that you get. So
And that way, if our customers have questions, we can help them through it. They're not calling an 800 number. They're talking to us, and we can help them. And
yeah,
that's the great part. Well, I'm glad you were able to come on here with me, Connie. Did we hit everything? Was there something else we wanted to hit on?
we're good. I think we've covered an awful lot.
I think so. I think we did great. I'll stop recording.
Yeah.